Hey everyone, Ben Eunson here. You might have heard me talk in the past about practicing a lot, and in case you haven't, you can check it out in this video up here. But today I'm going to talk about something a bit different. I'm going to talk about when you don't have time to practice. And no matter who you are, it happens to just about everyone at some point. Before we go any further, make sure to hit subscribe down below and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you'd like to support my channel, consider becoming a member down below. Also, make sure to check out my new website, bensguitarclub.com. It'll be the only place where you'll be able to get new masterclasses, mini lessons, and transcriptions from me. So recently, I ended up having to take about 3 weeks away from playing guitar. And that's not really my favorite thing to do. You know, even these days, I'm still an avid practicer. I practice as much as I can. But from time to time, you do have to take care of things away from the instrument. One of the things that I was doing was preparing my new website, Ben's Guitar Club, that I just told you about, amongst a whole lot of other things as well. So I just didn't have time to practice. And it was only today that I managed to pick up the guitar for the first time in 3 weeks. So understandably, I was pretty worried about the state of my playing. I started off today by playing some scales and arpeggios really slowly on guitar. And while I can't really give you any personalized suggestions for how to start back after a long period away from the instrument, I know that this was really beneficial to me. After a little while, I started feeling comfortable again with my own playing. And I thought it'd be interesting if I recorded myself taking some kind of improvised guitar solo as my first time playing after 3 weeks away from the instrument. And it sounded something a bit like this. So it turned out all right. One of my biggest fears if ever I take a break from the instrument is, will I be able to play as well when I come back to it? There's something about taking a break that always leaves me a bit concerned as to whether I'll be playing as well when I come back to it. But here are some observations that I was able to make after taking some time away from the instrument. First off, I noticed that I really had to push myself to get the lines happening on the guitar neck. I'm not sure how it looks to you on the video, but for me, I really had to push myself. Of course, not to the point of being in any type of discomfort, but just to make sure that the notes were coming out in a way that sounded good. Secondly, I noticed that I was starting to go for some more melodic ideas that didn't require as much dexterity. And I really love the melodic side of improvisation and soloing on the guitar neck. So in actual fact, having less technique kind of facilitates having a more melodic approach in one sense. And finally, my endurance on the instrument is way down. From my warm-up earlier today to the soloing I just did for you, I've played about an hour and a half today, and that's going to be it for me. Now, this amount of time for anyone else is going to be different, but I'll be taking a break for the rest of today. But one interesting thing about my endurance being down is that I noticed that I was starting to go for more linear ideas on the guitar neck that perhaps I wouldn't usually play. So in actual fact, maybe taking a break is good for your creativity. There are definitely some positive aspects and some negative aspects to taking a break from playing, but these were just some of the observations that I made. And more to the point, I thought it'd be fun to document my playing after some time off to see if I could still play some of the stuff that I normally would. Ultimately, I'm going to leave that for you to decide. So make sure to drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about taking a break from the guitar. Once again, these observations are just about my own playing and I can't really give advice about anyone else's. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe down below and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my new videos. And it'd be great if you would consider supporting my channel by becoming a member. And if you'd like to learn my approach to the guitar, check out bensguitarclub.com, my new website, which will be the only place where you'll find new masterclasses, mini lessons, and transcriptions presented and written by me. I'll see you next time.